now I'm going to teach you how to parcel out a chicken if you don't want to store it whole. So first thing what I do is I take the legs. I'm going to start here, pull the leg away from the body, just slice through the skin, keeping it close to the body, just like so. And you can actually flip it over and pull the leg away from the body, just like that. Then I'm going to take my knife, and there's a bone that sticks out right there. I'm going to go around that bone and as close to the spine as I can. You're going to cut under the joint here. See that? And then I can flip it back over and just continue cutting. Continue cutting as close to the spine as I can. And that'll give me 1 chicken leg quarter. That's what it looks like after you've cut it off. I'm going to do the same to the other side. I'm going to follow the skin there. See that? Then I'm going to take and bend it backwards to expose the bone. And you can even just start cutting here under the bone. You can cut it from the other direction if you'd like. But just remember, we're going to keep it as close to the spine as we can. Having a sharp knife is key. And there is the second leg quarter. Now for the wings. The wings are similar. You'll see over here, you can actually see a bump. There's a bump where the wing is. I just start cutting the skin around that. Like so. And pull it so you can see where the joint is. And you're going to cut between the joint. See that? Cut between the joint. Over this side, you can see where the breast meat and the wing join. So it's cut between that. And you have a wing. And I'll take this in and make sure I get all the little feathers and stuff off. But right now I'm just parting it. Do the same to the other side. Again, where they meet. All the way around to where the breast is. Pull it. Separate it from the breast. The breasts on these are pretty big. These are a Cornish cross. Again, just pull the joint away so I can find where to cut it. You don't want to cut through the bone. You don't want to dull your knife. There we go. And again, the little feathers, when I take it inside, I'll fix them up before I package them. And lastly is the breast. And you can either keep the skin on or take the skin off. I'm going to take the skin off. There's a membrane that connects it. Just cut the membrane, exposing the breast, and it's actually going to be easier for me to show you how to part this. Okay, so you see the breast. I'm going to take the tip of my very sharp knife, because that's what's key here. I'm just going to run it along the breast, the bone, right next to the bone, as close to the bone as you can get. You're going to hear the tip of the knife against the bone. I know I said to be careful cutting against bone, but you're just going to run the tip against the bone. Like so. Now under the breast, you're going to see another muscle there. That's your chicken tender. So I've actually cut the tender and the breast away from the breastbone. Can you see that? I'm going to come up the back here and cut like so. Cut down through the through the bone, by the bone. And you have one breast. One breast. This one was in the water a little bit too long. It looks a little cooked when we scalded it, but nice little breast there. And then you're going to do the same to take the tender off. Really easy at this point. Okay, now I'm going to do the other side. Again, I'm going to use the tip of my knife to cut the breast away from the bone. And it will be the breast and the tender that I actually move away from the bone using the tip of my knife. As close as you can to the bone. And then I will pull just the breast itself away. I mean, you can cut both the breast and the tender off at the same time if you'd like. I've done that before as well. But you can just pull it. And then on the other side, that's where the wing was. Keeping it close to the bone, close to the bone. And there's your chicken breast. And now the tender. There. And there is the chicken tender. Now all you're left with is the carcass. You can keep it or to make stock from, or you can get rid of it. I have enough, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this. And that's how you part a chicken. If this video was helpful to you, please consider liking and subscribing, and also leave a comment below of what you'd like to see coming from Maplewood Homestead in future videos. Until then, see you next time.